everybody, and welcome back to the review section of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. I know it was a long build session there, but you know what, it's kind of a big set, so hopefully you were able to bear with it. If not, it's completely fair if you chose to skip a bunch of the time lapse. That's completely fine with me. But yes, let me know your comments, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to know all that. And as you can see, we are now in the review section once again, taking a look at the 75212 Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. This set has 1,414 pieces. It's a very clean looking Falcon. I don't know, maybe under different ownership, the Falcon is actually taken care of, because this thing is a beauty. It could also be that it's brand new. It was just recently made or so. We will find out shortly, as the Solo movie will be coming out shortly. So very excited about that. Leave your comments about the movie as well. If there's anything that you have any predictions on. But here you have it. I mean, it looks beautiful. It's got the white and blue, the Falcon like we've never seen it before. So I think that's very exciting. And yeah, we're just doing a little spin around of the set, just so you can get all the little angles there. We'll be opening this thing up, and as you can see there, it's got that turret. It's got that, I'm constantly reminded of when Han Solo was talking about how he made special modifications to this ship, and he's not wrong about that, because right away you can tell, even by the turret, that it just has like a single shooter, and it just looks like, it's like at level 1, and by the time we see it in episode 4, it looks like it's like at level 10. So the set is definitely, I don't know, it feels and looks a little smaller. I may do a comparison video, because I do have the previous Millennium Falcon from Force Awakens. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's been drastically modified. And right there, as you can see, it also has the bottom turret as well. Just a single turret. Nothing shoots out of there as far as playability is concerned. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about that, actually, about any other modifications you may notice. A very clear indicator there, as you can see in the front of the ship. We'll go ahead and take a look at that very shortly. But yeah, let's see what this video holds for us. Anyone else excited about the movie? Because I know I am. I am a huge Star Wars fan, if you can't already tell. So hopefully we'll get to see more of that. And now let's just go ahead and start opening things up. And as you can see, that hatch opens. This is actually a pretty neat feature, where this thing slides in, where you can put your 2 minifigures, and it has the targeting computers in front of them. I think that is a pretty neat feature that they added there, and you can just go ahead and slide that right back inside. No stickers on that piece, but it is neat that they made it like so. It's going to be real interesting to see who will be in gunning the turrets actually in the movie. Very excited to see what kind of action we get out of the Millennium Falcon in this movie. So let's just slide that back in there, close that hatch, which, by the way, it only opens from that top hatch. The bottom hatch does not open. We'll just go ahead and set that right back in. And now let's get to this. Actually, I wanted to talk about the antenna briefly, because the antenna is not only fully functional, but it just, it moves like everywhere. See that? So they added quite a few pieces there. The antenna like we've never seen it before. definitely has more movement. I thought, based on the pictures that I saw, that the antenna only stayed where it's at, but that is not true. This antenna definitely has a lot more movement. Whether that's good or bad, we'll find out later. You know, in The Force Awakens, they added a smaller feature. So now we get into the interesting part. And this is a piece that adds to the set. So that actually pops out, much like the Ghost and the Phantom from Star Wars Rebels. There's got some thrusters in the back as well. This seems to look and be something like I don't know, I want to say a escape pod, but it doesn't really look like an escape pod. Not sure, but it is a separate piece that I'm sure we'll get to see in the movie. Maybe they're gonna need to do a little neat trick where they shoot this thing out. Maybe it goes on a reconnaissance mission, I don't know, but the top opens up like so. You can see there, and it just has room right there, maybe for a person or two. And it's got a little, I don't know, computer module there. So that is an interesting take on this particular set. And as you can see right now, it's basically looking like the Millennium Falcon of old, the iconic piece, only very clean looking and not all gray. So now let's just go ahead, open this bad boy up, and as you can see there, the seats are yellow, and you've got your classic printed piece there. But yeah, those seats look pretty cool. That black and yellow looks pretty cool. And here we've got a fully, I don't know, functioning kitchen. I mean, look at that. Look at how cool that looks. I mean, the Falcon is like decked out. It's like the happening place. It looks, I don't know, it's a neat little feature to see this side of the Falcon. And now we're gonna look at another neat feature. As you can see, this piece right there just literally slides out. There's nothing holding it there, and it's, I believe it's a bed, you know, kind of like where we've seen people resting. We've seen Rey sleeping on that, maybe Chewie when he needed some helps and bandages from Finn. But there you have that neat little feature that they added there. It's got quite a cool little detail to it. So let's just go ahead and keep on opening and keep on exploring the different sections. Those parts don't open. And we get to the back of the set. And unlike the Force Awakens set, where you can see a ginormous hyperdrive, this just has that little simplified version there. And it has these containers. Right there, it's containing that. Someone's gonna need to tell me what those are, because that also came out in the Han Solo speeder. I don't know what it is, so please leave your comments down below. And here we've got just more equipment, some binoculars there. So that's pretty neat, and it's got some stickers on I forget the name of the Star Wars language. Right there for you. So there you have a general gist of the interior. It doesn't come with a lot, obviously, but let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the black floors, the very clean looking floors, that black and yellow look. Leave your thoughts. I would really like to know what you guys think. Right there, that is what is that called? The door, I'm assuming, that opens up for you to come inside. Of course, they can never make those doors in such a way where you can actually where the minifigure can actually like step out of there without having to duck or slide down. It looks more like a slip and slide, to be honest. It's the only real way you can get your figures to come out of there. And now we go to the cockpit, and as you can see, it's got one, two, three. It's got three, two printed pieces on it, and one piece on the back holding it. and then a bunch of little Lego pieces that actually hold it together. And there you can see the cockpit area is very simple. There's not a lot to it. You just have one, you have room for your pilot and co-pilot. It's got like a little, I don't know, it's got some coffee. It's got a cup right there in the back. I'm sure you probably already saw that and noticed it. So there you have the interior of the Millennium Falcon. I hope you guys enjoyed that part of it. Again, leave your comments, leave your thoughts. I'd really love to know what you think about the set so far. If you're planning on getting it or not, if you're waiting for it to go on discount, things like that. It is kind of a pricier set, to be fair. It does come with quite a few pieces as well. I believe it took me about 4 or 5 hours to build. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the minifigures, and as you can see, we're looking first at this chick. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I don't know if it's Kira. Let me know, but there you have her. Her hair comes off. She has 2 printed faces. She's got a printed back, and her hair actually looks and feels pretty interesting. It's not like it's not hard like all the other hair pieces. So let's just go ahead and move on to the next minifigure for you, and we've got the young Han Solo, the classic look Han Solo in his jacket. He does have printed pieces on the back of him as well. He's got 2 printed faces as well. And see, that hair piece is what has been traditionally applied to all minifigures for the most part. But that girl has a very different type of hair piece. It feels it actually can move and wiggle around, which I think is very interesting. And now we've got Chewbacca. Chewie does look pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't particularly like how they made him look. I think they tried too hard. Like, okay, guys, let's make him look younger, but let's just completely, I don't know, butcher the way he looks, because he doesn't look like the Chewie we know, which is weird. He doesn't have his crossbow either, which is even weirder probably. And now we've got the minifigure I think everyone's excited about, including myself, and this is Lando Calrissian in the flesh, in the minifigure flesh, and he does have 2 printed faces. I'm not gonna lie, but that cape was extremely hard for me to put on. It wasn't that easy for whatever reason. And he's got his black and yellow. He's clearly matching with the interior of the ship. He does have a printed back there, as you can see. He's got that nice silver gun, 2 printed faces, and he's got that, you know, that Dracula vampiric looking thing going on. But honestly, who cares, because it looks so cool. Lando is the man with a plan, and he will eventually lose the Falcon to Han. Yeah, there you have him. He's got his suspenders, I believe. But who's excited to see Lando again? A little young Lando. And now we move to this, I can't pronounce her name. Kue Tulsite. Yeah, she's a very interesting looking minifigure. It's got the dress piece at the bottom. It does have a completely printed back as well. So interesting to see this piece, and wondering what she has to do with this Star Wars story. Let's just go ahead and put her right back, and we go on to a Kessel operations droid. Is all red droid with that interesting looking Cyclops eye face. I don't know. It's got a lot of print on the back as well. The back of the head has got a lot of wires that are exposed and such. So there you have this little red droid. Very interesting piece there. As you can see, the legs also are printed, so that's a little neat feature. And we move to our final piece, and this is the DDBD droid. And this was an interesting little construction that you had to do for it. Not your typical looking astromech droid, but it's a droid nonetheless, and excited to see what he brings to this movie. And there you have it, guys and girls alike in this world. Hope you enjoyed this review section. I know this video is kind of long, but you know what? I enjoyed building it. I hope you go out and buy this set. I hope you go out and watch the movie. I hope you like. I hope you comment. I hope you subscribe. Let me know what you think about this set. Very excited for this movie. But yeah, there you have the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.